After some technical difficulties, we are back. We apologize for any inconvenience, but it is still the top of the second inning. What you may have missed is a RBI single by Will Kaczynski, number 99, the younger brother of Nate Kaczynski. Count is 2-0 on Nanas.
Pitch comes in and is hit foul on the right field line.
Very close to a fair ball there. Grunberg was chasing for his life, but didn't get to it. It's all right, though. Foul ball.
We're in the top of the second inning, 2 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. Peter Lynch is on the mound. Pitch coming in the batter hits a grounder to third baseman. Wicko fumbles and will get a single out of it. Runners now on first and second.
Looks like it's going to be ruled an error on Wicko. That's the second error of the game for Calabasas, the first being on Castellon. That was a fielding error. Castellon's was a throwing error. 1 out still. And now Nate Kaczynski, his brother at second, looking to drive home his family.
First pitch of the at-bat is a strike. Count is 0-1. Pitch coming in is hit to first baseman Jaffe. That will be the second out of the top of the first inning with a runner now on third base.
The only play was at first on that play. Jaffe did the smart thing by not trying to force it to another base for a double play. Simple out now. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. And it'll be Franco up to bat. It's number 67, Nate Franco, one of the 3 Nates in this starting lineup.
First pitch he lunges at will be hit to second base. Missed throw to Jaffe at first. The batter will score.
In fact, looks like both runners will score. We're waiting on the official ruling, but it looks like that'll be a 2-run error on Schulman. And it will be a 2-run error on Schulman. So none of these runs after the first one are going to be charged to Lynch. But 2 errors nonetheless.
Nate Johnson is now up at bat, and the first pitch is an outside ball. The count is 1-0.
Lynch setting up that outside half of the plate with his fastball.
Second pitch of the at-bat comes in. Batter swings and misses. Count is now 1-1.
You know, he set him up on the outside with the fastball and went right back to it. This time getting him for a strike, swinging that is, and it's a 1-1 count.
Runner is stealing second base. The tag is there, and the runner is out. That's the third out of the inning. That ends the top of the second inning, and we are headed into the bottom of the second inning.
And that was an amazing throw by Sonnenberg to get the runner out. Castellon with an amazing tag. We're going to go to the bottom of the second inning. Score Warriors 3, Coyotes 0. Welcome back to the bottom of the second inning. Score is Westlake Warriors 3, Calabasas Coyotes 0. Schulman is up to bat for the Coyotes. 2 runners were able to reach for Calabasas in the bottom of the first, but no one came around to score. Coyotes hoping to change that here.
First pitch is a strike on the lefty-on-lefty matchup.
Looks like a slider there. When you have a lefty-on-lefty matchup, but sliders are a very effective pitch.
Schulman swings on the second pitch of the at-bat, which is foul. The count is now 0-2.
Looks like he went to his fastball on that one.
Pitch is high for ball 1.
High curveball. Wanted a little more sink on that. Wasn't able to get it. Looks like this pitcher here's got a big arsenal of pitches.
Another high pitch for ball 2. Count is now 2-2.
Same thing as the other pitch. It was a high inside curveball.
He gets Schulman swinging. First out of the bottom of the second inning.
Schulman was swinging on another fast pitch there. He set him up outside and was able to go back inside, changing the line of vision for the hitter, and it's going to be Bobbitt up now for Calabasas, the power hitting left fielder.
In last night's game, Bobbitt went 2 for 3 and scored a run. We'll see what he can do in this game tonight. First pitch of the at-bat is high for ball 1.
Bobbitt's got the matchup advantage now against the lefty.
Pitch comes in low.
Low fastball there.
So that's the second ball of the at-bat. The count is now 2-0. Hits it to shortstop, who takes his time and throws it to first base. Second out of the inning.
Just be a simple ground out there. Their utility man, Sam Sonnenberg, up now. It's been their third baseman in the past. Right now is playing catcher for them.
Looks like Sonnenberg was able to get his bat on the ball, and that will count as strike one for his at-bat. A 1-1 count, he hits a chopper to third base. Will throw across the diamond, and that will be the third out of the inning for the Calabasas Coyotes.
1-2-3 inning. Calabasas goes down, and now we are going to be at the top of the third. Westlake Warriors heading once again off Peter Lynch. Nate Johnson up now for the Warriors.
We're in the top of the third inning. First pitch is a ball outside. Count is 1-0.
Not something you see very often out of a high school pitcher is a curveball on the first pitch of the at-bat, but he went to it and it was called outside. High fastball there.
Count is now 2-0. Two and 0 count will make contact with the ball to Peter Lynch at first, who will throw Johnson out at first base. That is the first out of the top of the third inning.
Swinging bunt there. Just made it back to the pitcher. It'll be a ground out to first. And now Nolan Johnson up.
First pitch is driven to deep center field. Phoenix call over his shoulder will bounce at the fence, and he will run into second base safely. That is a double for Nolan Johnson.
As Nolan Johnson does the gritty at second base, celebrating that double.
So 1 out in the top of the 3rd inning. Runner on second base. First pitch will be low outside. Second pitch of the at-bat, again low outside. Count is now 2-0. Pitch is coming in, chopper over Lynch's head, goes all the way into center field. Looks like runners will be at first and third base with 1 out in the top of the 3rd inning.
Smart decision by Johnson there not to test Call's arm, as we saw right there on the throw. Was able to get back home in no time at all. Having a meeting on the mound now is Coach Thomas Cassidy, pitching coach for Calabasas. Their first mound visit of the day. Westlake now has runners on first and third. Still 1 out. What they're going to be looking for right now is a double play ball, ground ball, preferably to either the shortstop or second baseman. That'd be quickest. The batter right now for Westlake is Pankrantz. Gabe Pankrantz, the senior first baseman. Correction, Pankrantz was the one who just singled. And this is Brian Paynard now. He is the first baseman. Singled in his last at-bat.
Brian will try to drive in at least 1 run. Looks at a slow outside strike. The count is now 1-1 with 1 out in the top of the 3rd inning.
Again, singled in his first at-bat. Runners on first and third, 1 out.
1-1 count will become a 1-2 as he fouls.
One and two count now.
Pitch coming in is outside, and the count will be 2-2.
Two and two.
Line drive to right field. Grunberg will catch it and will throw to first base.
Beautiful play there by the right fielder, Sam Grunberg, as he ran to catch the line drive and throws early enough so that the runner can't tag from third base. Nothing good. Not enough good things said about Sam Grunberg, but he is absolutely a vital piece to this Calabasas, both offense and defense. Normally first base, they put him in right field the last few games with Jaffe coming back and playing first.
Once again, that was a great play. Runners still on first and third with 2 outs on the top of the 3rd inning. Calabasas is going to try to get out of the inning. First pitch comes in as a ball. The count is 1-0.
Don't know what the umpire didn't like about that pitch. It looked like a curveball right down the middle, but does not agree. That caught the ump right there, but it was a foul ball. 1-1. Thank God for chest protectors.
Agreed. One and one count, 2 outs. Pitches coming in. We'll swing and foul it back. The count is 1-2.
Looking for the strikeout pitch here now that he got the second out. He doesn't need a ground ball like he did previously. Strikeout here would be more than appreciated from Lynch. However, any out will end the inning and make it a scoreless one after a scary situation.
Runner is stealing second base, and it hits the ground and ricochets off of Sonnenberg's helmet. That will score a run. Westlake is now ahead 4-0, and there's a runner on second base with 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs in the top of the 3rd inning.
I think that was my first announcer's jinx.
Sounds like it.
Not what Lynch wanted, not even a hit ball, but a wild pitch will result in a run scored for Westlake. Makes it a 4-0 ball game for the Warriors.
Another ball thrown in the dirt, but Sonnenberg is able to block it. Full count, 3-2.
Looked like another low and outside fastball that just got away from him there a little bit late on the pitch release.
Good block by Sonnenberg, though, to keep the runner at second base. Three-two count. Swing and a miss. That will end the top of the 3rd inning.
Beautiful fastball there, right down the middle. And it'll be a 4-0 ball game. Warriors, Calabasas comes out to bat in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Hannah, what's your favorite type of ice cream?
My favorite type of ice cream is probably mint chocolate chip.
Well, whatever your favorite type of ice cream is, Brewster's Real Ice Cream has it. Brewster's Real Ice Cream is a proud sponsor of Calabasas Athletics. As we go into the bottom of the 3rd inning.
First pitch will be an inside fastball against Wicco, and the count will be 1-0.
Mint chocolate chip, you say?
Yeah. Why? What's yours, Jake?
No, mint chocolate chip is good. It's just a very average flavor to like. You know, it's like everyone's favorite.
Yeah, that's true. So that second pitch was a ball outside, and this third one is a strike. The count is now 2-1 against Whitco.
Butter pecan's really good.
I haven't had it.
It's really good. Rite Aid Thrifty ice cream is the best. We are not sponsored by Rite Aid or Thrifty, but it's really good. 3-1 count now on Whitco. But you know, if Rite Aid, Thrifty want to sponsor us, we'd be very open to that. We love Thrifty. We love Thrifty. Still a 3-1 count on Whitco, third baseman today.
Pitch coming in, and Whitco will look at a low ball. Whitco will walk, and now there's a runner on first base as Phoenix Call comes up to bat.
One of their two best players is Call. Still hitting around that 500 mark. Unbelievable season for Call, both defensively and at the plate.
First pitch is high outside, and that will be ball one of the at-bat.
Call struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Not something you see often, as Phoenix is definitely a contact hitter.
Second pitch, he reaches outside, goes towards right center field. Right fielder will make an amazing reach to get the ball. Whitco runs back and slides into first base, and that will be one out in the bottom of the third inning.
You know, that ball was really well hit by Call. If he was just a split second earlier, that thing might have gone the distance. Just a little late on it, made it go to right field. Whitco has to slide back, but regardless, great play by the right fielder on Westlake. Castellan up now.
A pickoff overthrow, and Whitco will head to second base.
So it looks like Westlake is having some error issues of their own. Runner at second now with one out for Castellan. As the catcher will go to meet with the pitcher briefly. It's a hot one today in Calabasas.
Indeed.
You hear the energy from the Calabasas dugout. That energy is normally led by senior Drew Russ. Doesn't get a lot of playing time, but the impact he has on this team, one of the most energetic voices you will ever hear in a high school dugout.
Pitch comes in low, and the count is now 2-0.
Another low fastball there.
Inside strike, count is now 1-1. It was a first ball last time. So 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out in the bottom of the third inning. Castellan had a single his last at-bat. Will show bunt, will pop up, hit the dirt. Catcher will spin around and throw to first base.
It was a beautiful play by the first baseman of Westlake as the ball was thrown just a little high, but able to make the play. Beautiful. Not so fortunate for Calabasas, although they do get the runner Whitco to third base for Jordan Jaffe, the University of Richmond baseball commit. Go Spiders.
So 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning with Whitco on third base. Jaffe's going to try to drive him in as he watches the first pitch strike.
Very good setup curveball there for Atlantis. Kind of sounds like Atlantis, the magical underwater kingdom. But it's not. It's Volantis.
Yes. That was the second strike of the at-bat. The count is 0-2. Jaffe will have to protect the plate in battle to drive Whitco in.
You got to know Jaffe's aware of the curveball now.
He looks and holds back. Whitco will have to dive back into third base, and he is safe.
Beautiful slide there by Whitco. Again, Whitco is only a freshman. Only freshman to make this team. Looks like the catcher wants to be able to check with the second base umpire whether Jaffe went or not. He'd say he didn't.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch is coming in, and he will reach, and it will be a grounder to the second baseman. He will throw him out at first base for the 3rd out of the bottom of the 3rd inning.
So regardless of the leadoff hitter reaching base, nothing comes of it for Calabasas, as it will remain a 4-0 ball game heading into the top of the 4th inning. Hannah, have you ever had braces?
Yes, I have.
You know, a lot of teenagers do need braces nowadays. One of our great sponsors is Schachter Orthodontics, proud sponsor of all things Calabasas. If you need braces or any dental work, go to Schachter Orthodontics and make your smile that much brighter. Top of the 4th now.
Top of the 4th, there's a new pitcher. Lynch pitched a full 3 innings, and now Warner is in the game. That first pitch for Warner will be a ball. The count is 1-0.
Facing Will Kaczynski, who singled his first time up. Warner is normally Calabasas' closer.
Second pitch of the at-bat is a strike. The count is now 1-1. Another strike, this time inside, and the count is 1-2.
Beautiful slider there by Jeff. Jeff Jeffrey Warner is going to go to Ohio State University in the fall.
Ball 2 of the at-bat was outside. It had a lot of movement, but the count is 2-2.
Another scorcher in Calabasas today. Beautiful day, though. You wouldn't know by just looking at it. You see the greenery behind center field.
Another outside ball. The count is now 3-2. Full count.
Full count now. Able to foul it off is Kaczynski. Again, younger brother of older brother Nate Kaczynski.
So the count remains full at 3-2. There's 0 outs in the top of the 4th inning. Pitch is coming in. It will be a chopper to third baseman Wicko, who will throw across the diamond, and that will be the first out of the top of the 4th inning.
Absolutely beautiful pick there by third baseman Wicko. We saw the error earlier, but able to atone for it here is the beautiful pick, and they get the first out. I think Calabasas is ideally going to look for Warner to go the remainder of the game. Normally he doesn't pitch that many innings, but using more than 2 pitchers in a high school game is certainly not ideal. Nana's now.
First pitch of his at-bat will be a strike on the outside corner of the plate. The count is 0-1.
Grounded to first in his first at-bat. Kind of reminds me of Nana from Peter Pan. Remember the dog? The dog Nana from Peter Pan.
Yeah.
I assume no relation.
I would assume so as well. That was the second strike of the at-bat. The count is 0-2 with 1 out in the top of the 4th inning.
Looks like a pitch out there as it was just a fastball way off the plate as Warner's hat comes off in the process.
So that will make the count 1-2 with 1 out. Pitch coming in is low outside. It will hit the dirt, and the count is 2-2.
That pitch went 58 feet instead of the required 60. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Will be lined to center field. Call will catch it, and that will be the second out of the top of the 4th inning.
Nice reaction there by Call to hop on it immediately after it was hit. It's a line drive right to center field, but it's an out. And 2 quick outs for Warner. Now Nate Kaczynski.
This is the top of the lineup for Westlake. Nate will try to start a rally with 2 outs. First pitch is high outside for a ball.
Kaczynski walked and grounded into an error his first 2 trips to the plate.
Pitch coming in is outside, making the count 2-0.
We want to thank everyone watching today, all of our viewers. We really appreciate any support we do get. Again, this is our first year streaming Calabasas baseball on KYOTV. So we appreciate your patience as we try to make this the best experience we can for you to view Calabasas baseball as Warner pitches a strike there to make the count 2-1.
Pitch is coming in will be a ball. The count is 3-1.
Now, not only did Warner think that was a strike, but looks like all the Calabasas fans in the stands thought that was a strike. The ump didn't agree with any of them, and it'll be called ball 3. 3-1 count.
Pitch is low outside, and Nate will walk. So runner on first with 2 outs in the top of the 4th inning.
So close to a 1-2-3 inning there for Warner, but walks the leadoff man, and it'll be Franco now. That's 2 walks now for Kaczynski.
First pitch will be way outside for ball 1.
Wide outside pitch from Warner. Great reaction by Sonnenberg. Again, not a normal catcher. He's a utility man. He can play many, many positions throughout the infield and behind the plate, but very impressive catch for not an everyday catcher.
We'll go to pick off, and we'll dive in safe.
One of the 3 Nates here, Nate Franco, 2-0.
Warner taking his time, and the pitch will be another ball. The count is 3-0.
What you're going to see likely on this next pitch is a pitch probably right down the middle unless Warner loses control of it. The batter's going to be aware of that. He's probably already decided whether he's going to swing or not. But the point is moot, as it is a ball high and outside, and it's going to be another walk. After a quick first 2 outs, Warner has walked the next 2 batters, and if they want to score in this inning, it'll be up to Nate Johnson, who has flown out and grounded out so far today.
Again, we are in the top of the 4th inning with 2 outs and runners on first and second base. First pitch is coming in, and will be an outside ball. First ball of the at-bat.
Another pitch outside from Warner. You're hoping that he's not releasing the ball just a little too early.
We'll throw another outside pitch, making the count 2-0.
Looked like a slider there. A slider that was released too early. Hope that isn't a constant theme, as it's now 2-0 on the batter. Castellon meeting quickly with Warner on the mound. Hannah, I think you're getting a call.
That was an iconic ringtone. Pitch is coming in. Another outside pitch. The count is 3-0.
That's 8 straight balls thrown by Warner since he has last thrown a strike. You got the last one to Kaczynski, 4 straight to Franco, and 4 now to Johnson, as it'll be 9 straight balls thrown by Warner as he will walk the bases loaded. Can't afford another walk, as that would score a run. Coach Cassidy's going to make a trip to the mound. And we'll be right back with you after this. Back now after Warner has walked the bases loaded. It's going to be Nate Johnson. I'm sorry, it's going to be Nolan Johnson.
Nolan Johnson up to bat. A base hit will score 1 run, 2 runs, 3 runs, or potentially 4 runs.
Johnson has doubled and grounded into an error in his 2 at-bats so far. You might remember Johnson for his infamous gritty after doubling.
First pitch of this at-bat is a ball outside, 1-0.
For those who don't know what the gritty is, consider yourself lucky.
I would have to agree with that. Second pitch of the at-bat is a strike, making the count 1-1.
Now after 10 straight balls, Warner finally will throw his first strike in 11 pitches. 1-1 count. Count is even now to Johnson.
Pitch coming in, and he will swing, foul it back, making the count 1-2 with 2 outs in the top of the 4th inning.
Finally a count where Warner has the leverage now at 1-2. Sorry for that bad switch right there.
With the bases loaded and 2 outs, the runners will be running on contact, but Warner strikes him out. Strike 3 on the outside corner of the plate looking. That will end the top of the 4th inning.
So even though he walked 3 batters in a row, he gets out of it with a strikeout looking to end the top of the 4th inning. Back in the bottom of the 4th now, and their home run hitter is up to bat to lead off the inning. Sam Grunberg with 6 long balls this year. Chapman baseball commit.
Grunberg had an RBI last night. Watches the first pitch ball.
Calabasas yet to score so far today, only amounting 2 hits through 3 innings.
Next pitch of the at-bat is another ball low, 2-0.
Even though it's warm here today, the wind is picking up, going towards right field. So it might be difficult to hit a straight pull hit home run, that is. 3-0 now on Grunberg.
Pitch coming in. Grunberg will take the strike. Count is now 3-1.
Looks like Grunberg didn't even flinch on that one. Probably a planned take on 3-0 to make it 3-1.
He watches a second strike, making the count full. Count is now 3-2.
Grunny didn't seem to agree with that one, thinking it was a little inside, but it's going to make a full count. After 3-0, pitcher has worked it back to 3-0.
And Grunberg will watch strike 3 on the corner of the plate. That's the first out for the Calabasas Coyotes in the bottom of the 4th inning.
3 straight balls followed by 3 straight strikes taken to retire Grunberg.
Treasel's now at bat, who hits a line drive chopper to shortstop. Hard hit ball, but will be thrown out at first base for the second out of the inning.
Quick at bat there for Treasel after the 6-pitch one for Grunberg. And it'll be Shulman up now, the lone lefty in today's lineup for the Coyotes. If the wind is going to help anyone, it's going to be Shulman.
First pitch is a ball in the dirt. Count is 1-0.
Shulman so far today has grounded out. I'm sorry, he struck out, swinging. Sorry for that quick outage right there. We're still learning how to do this seamlessly as Shulman will stroke a single right over the shortstop's head.
Great hit by Shulman. Line drive to left field. As Shulman tries to start the rally for Calabasas Coyotes in the bottom of the 4th inning.
It'll be Bobbitt now, left fielder, in his first at-bat. Grounded out to the shortstop.
First pitch coming in will be a ball in the dirt. Count is 1-0.
Bobbitt looking to drive something into the gaps here. Now you see the left fielders kind of playing towards center. He's going to call a balk now. Shulman's going to go to second. What we were saying about the left fielder is if Bobbitt can get to something early enough, it'd be easily extra bases if he drives it early enough to left field.
So the count remains 1-0 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning as Shulman advances to second base. Pitch coming in and he hits a shallow ball to right field. It will bounce and get behind the right fielder. Shulman comes home and will round to third base.
And he gets to third standing on a what might be called a single, and then it gets to third standing nonetheless while driving in Tyler Shulman. So productive at-bat there for Bobbitt.
Very productive at-bat as he makes the score 4-1.
So now it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter for Sonnenberg. It's going to be Sean Sims.
Sims had a single in last night's game.
Runner on third. Sims just wants to get something either up the middle or between the men.
He will watch a first pitch ball on the outside corner of the plate.
So right now, in a 4-1 game, you can really see the difference.
He will a line drive that the third baseman has to dive for and will miss. That will drive in Bobbitt as Sims hits a single in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Sims didn't want me to finish my sentence, but amazing hit right there. Like we said, a line drive right between shortstop and third baseman. But what we're saying right now in a 4-2 game, when the difference is in the first inning when we had 2 runners on with 1 out and nobody scored, you see how big of a difference that has made. Biggest difference so far, not shown in this inning, has been hitting with runners in scoring position for the Coyotes. Done a much better job of it in this inning, as we said. 2 outs, runner on first. So now high school rules, they can take players out and put them back in. So Sonnenberg will take back over for Sims. It looked like they just wanted him for that at bat. And it'll be Whitco now. Whitco walked his first time up.
Westlake is leading the game with a score of 4-2. Whitco is going to try to advance Sonnenberg, who is now on first, to make the score 4-3.
Now, as the pitcher already knows, watch out for a steal attempt here. Even though Sonnenberg's playing catcher today, he has some speed on him. That's exactly why they didn't want Sims running. They would rather have Sonnenberg.
Pitch comes in, and Whitco will turn his hips and hands, and it will be a foul on the first base line.
That leads to an 0-2 count. They should update it shortly. Sorry, that was an 0-1 count. Now it is 0-2. I was just foreshadowing, that's all.
So Whitco took the strike looking, and the count is now 0-2 with 2 outs. Sonnenberg will be running on contact. But Whitco swings and misses, and that will end the bottom of the 4th inning.
But nonetheless, 2-run score for the Calabasas Coyotes with a Sim single and a Bobbitt hit as well to drive in the runners. 4-2, Westlake. Now in the back for the top of the 5th inning, Warner will stay in the game after walking 3 batters. Still hasn't allowed a hit, and it will be Pankratz up.
First pitch of the at-bat, he swings and hits a grounder to third baseman Whitco, who will throw across the diamond and get him out for the first out of the top of the 5th inning.
Easy play there for Whitco, had plenty of time. And 1 pitch, 1 out. As it'll now be Brian Paynard for the Westlake Warriors. Paynard singled and lined out in his 2 at-bats thus far as the ball is taken inside.
First pitch inside, the count is 1-0 with 1 out. Warner on the mound will throw an outside strike for pitch 2. The count is now 1-1.
1-1 as Warner will step off. I'd like to once again thank all of our viewers. We're doing our best to make a pleasurable viewing experience for Calabasas baseball as he takes a strike there.
One and 2 count with that pass pitch that had great movement for a strike. We'll throw in fastball outside for ball 2, 2-2 count. swing and a miss for Brian, and that will be the second out of the inning.
Beautiful pitch there by Warner. Now, unfortunately, this is hopefully does not take the same turn as it did in the last inning, where 2 quick outs. We'll see what he does here. Hopefully not walk another 3 batters. It'll be Cussworth now for the Warriors. Nearly hits him there on the inside pitch. Andrew Cussworth, a sophomore.
Second pitch coming in, and he hits it. That will move to shortstop. Castellan catches it. That will be the third out of the inning.
That line out took a weird turn, but Castellan adjusts appropriately and get a third out. Quick inning for Warner. 4-2, Calabasas heading into the bottom of the 5th inning. And we're back for the bottom of the 5th inning. Score Calabasas 2, Westlake 4. Coyotes going to try to create those 2 runs and some traffic now as we see Call swing and miss as he fouled his first pitch. That was a curveball from Volantis. Again, sounds like Atlantis.
We are at the top of the lineup for the Calabasas Coyotes. Phoenix Call will swing at the second pitch as he fouls it back. Counts 0-2. Last night, Call went 2 for 4 with an RBI and 2 runs.
You know, we already made that point about hitting with runners in scoring position. Been a little bit difficult for the Calabasas Coyotes until that 4th inning. But you can really see that in the fact that even though Westlake is winning by 2 runs, both teams have the same amount of hits in 5. So Calabasas needs to improve with that. But before they can even worry about that, they have to worry about getting runners on base.
Call watches an outside pitch as the next one comes in, again outside, and the count will be 2-2.
Looks like the catcher thought that was strike 3. Didn't agree. 2-2.
Pitch is coming in, and Call will swing outside and reach for it. Will be able to foul it back, and the count remains 2-2.
Good thing that Call is a contact hitter. He reached for that one, but it was good thing he was able to make contact with it. Contact. Little pun there.
Yes. Next pitch, and he will get his hands on the bat. Grounder to second baseman. Will run through first, but is out.
One thing you could definitely say about Call is he has great hustle. You saw him leg that out and nearly be safe just by the skin of his chinny chin. He was out. Castellan up now, the number 2 hitter. So far in his 2 at-bats today, Castellan has singled and bunt.
He will watch the first pitch strike. In last night's game, Castellon went 3 for 3 with an RBI and 2 runs. Right now, he will hit a grounder to third baseman, who will throw him out at first base for the second out of the inning.
2 outs now for Jordan Jaffe. So far today, Jaffe has singled and grounded out to second base. For those who don't know, today is opening day in the MLB, Major League Baseball, starting their season today after the lockout, only delayed by about a week and a half. Outside pitch there by Volantis. Dodgers, for those LA fans, don't play until tomorrow. However, the Angels play tonight against the Astros at home in Anaheim at 6:30 p.m. Can be found on Bally Sports West.
Pitch will be in the dirt for ball 2. 2-0 count.
Angels could be good this year. Talk about that rookie, or I guess he's no longer a rookie, Joe Adell.
Jaffe watches his first strike of the at-bat, making the count 2-1.
Joe Adell, obviously, don't even need to name Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani, the 2 former AL MVPs. Shohei Ohtani's MVP coming just last year.
Jaffe holds up swinging, and the count is now 2-2.
Along with players who we already know can be great, such as Anthony Rendon, who's been disappointing so far in Los Angeles as compared to his time in Washington, but we know of his potential.
Jaffe will get the bat on the ball as he hits a hard line drive foul.
You can tell that curveball excited Jaffe as he was able to hit it hard just a little bit late there.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces wild. Jaffe will watch his third ball in the dirt. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
The Angels also bolstered their bullpen this year, grabbing Ryan Tepera from the White Sox, Archie Bradley from the Phillies, Aaron Loop from the Mets, and then re-signing their own Raisel Iglesias.
Jaffe will reach low and will hit it down the left field line. He is rounding first base, but looks like he'll hold up. That will be a single for Jordan Jaffe.
Looks like he could have gone for 2 there, didn't want to risk it. And he will be satisfied with the single. And now we're going to have a pinch runner now. It's going to be Drew Russ. We previously talking about him. He's going to pinch run for Jaffe. Not a worry in high school about players not being able to come back. Jaffe's still eligible to hit and field. But Russ is definitely a stolen base threat. It'll be Grunberg up now. 6 home runs this year. A home run here would tie this game. With Russ's speed, though, I'm sure they'd be satisfied with any sort of hit.
First pitch comes in, and Grunberg looks at the outside ball, low, 1-0.
Pitcher here is going to have to keep his eye on Russ. They know they had a pinch hitter for a reason. They like Russ's speed.
Second pitch is low in the dirt. Catcher is able to keep it in front of him. Russ stays at first base, and the count is 2-0.
So you can tell by this pitcher and his first 2 pitches how carefully he's watching Russ at first. Both pitches have been late. When you're a pitcher and you're throwing to the plate, you want to make sure you're also watching the guy at first. He might be a little late. He wants to give himself a little more time to possibly pick him off, as we see another lately thrown pitch there, all low.
So the current count is 3 balls and 0 strikes with 2 outs.
Now, even though a walk seems nice, I don't think that's what the Coyotes want here with Grunberg's power at the plate.
We'll look at the first strike of the at-bat, making the count 3-1. Grunberg has struck out his past 2 at-bats today, and he is looking to get a hit for the Calabasas Coyotes. He will watch ball 4 outside. Runners now on second and first as Treasel comes up to bat.
Treasel so far today has grounded out twice, once to second and once to short. Treasel is the usual catcher for the Coyotes. Today he is designated hitting.
Treasel hits a ball to second baseman close to the second base, who will just step on the base for a force out, and that will end the bottom of the 5th inning.
Score, Calabasas 2, Westlake 4, going to the top of the 6th inning. Back for the top of the 6th inning now. Warner stays on the mound. If you're ever looking for your next McLaren, Fontaine McLaren. Might be a law firm, might be a McLaren dealer, but they exist. It'll be Will Kaczynski up now for the Warriors.
8th batter in the Westlake lineup.
Fun fact about Westlake that I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, as we see a pop up there. Easy catch for call. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Westlake and one of their most famous alumnus, Christian Yelich.
Yes.
Graduated from Westlake, I believe it was in 2012, I want to say. Drafted straight to the majors, drafted by the Marlins, entering now his 10th season, now with the Milwaukee Brewers.
So the pitch will be hit will be a grounder to Wicko, who will throw across and get him out just in time for the 2nd out at the top of the 6th inning.
2 quick outs again for Warner. Can he make it another quick inning? It'll be Nate Kaczynski now. That was Nana's on the ground ball. Not the dog, the baseball player.
First pitch coming in. He will look for a strike. Count is 0-1.
Still 4-2, Calabasas is trailing Westlake by 2 runs.
Pitch coming in. Kaczynski will swing for strike 2. Counts 0-2.
Kaczynski is 0 for 1 today. 2 walks and grounding into an error. So 0 for 1.
He will swing at an outside ball. Count remains 0-2. Trying to protect the plate.
Warner looking for another quick inning now. 1 more strike. All he needs.
Pitch coming in. We'll look at ball 1 of the at-bat. Count is 1-2 with 2 outs in the top of the 6th inning.
I think it's worth noting Warner has not allowed a hit yet. 3 walks in a row, but not a hit. No hits yet.
He will swing as it goes up the middle, which will reach Phoenix Call in center field. That will be a single for Nate Kaczynski.
And another announcer's jinx. I think I'm the next Chris Collinsworth in terms of announcer's jinx. And there's a drive deep to left field, if you get that reference. First hit allowed by Warner today.
Oh, you ball in the at-bat. 1-0 count. Number 67, Franco, is up at the plate. He is the second batter in the Westlake lineup as Warner tries to pick off Nate Kaczynski at first base.
Once again, top of the 6th inning. Westlake up, runner on first base. They're up 4-2. Each team with 6 hits.
Will once again throw to first base.
I think something else that is noteworthy when you look at the scoreboard. They're up by 2 runs, same amount of hits, but Calabasas has 3 errors. Westlake has 0. So when you're in a 2-run game, you got to wonder how momentous those 3 errors were on the score. Hopefully Calabasas has 2 more innings to try to catch up, but as of right now, I'm sure they can't be too happy about those errors. 1 from third, 1 from short, 1 from second base.
Warner pitched another ball, making the count 2-0. Getting ready to pitch the third pitch of the at-bat. It will be a grounder to Wicko at third, who will look at second but throw to first base to be the third out of the top of the 6th inning.
And that'll conclude the top of the 6th inning. 1 hit allowed, 4-2 Warriors. New pitcher now for the Warriors. As Shulman comes up to bat, stroked a single in his first at, sorry, not his first at bat, his second at bat, his most recent one. Valantis went 5 innings.
Shulman will hit a line drive to the shortstop, but it will go off his glove. Shulman will be on first base.
See what the official ruling is, but regardless, leadoff runner on first base for the Coyotes. Certainly a help. You got a speedy runner at that. Shulman can easily steal a base if he wishes to. At Bobbitt now for the Coyotes.
Bobbitt will take a first pitch strike, making the count 0-1.
Fastball right down the middle. Now they have not adjusted the scoreboard yet to decide whether it's an error or a hit.
Pitch coming in, and Bobbitt will get jammed on the hands. That will be a foul ball.
I think just looking at it, it looked like an error to me, but could be wrong. Regardless, runner on first, Bobbitt up, 0-2.
Pitch is inside.
That pitcher for the Warriors is Brady Barbosa, senior.
The count is now 1-2 as Bobbitt watched the first ball of the at-bat. He will swing and hit a grounder to third base. He will throw to second base and then to first. They will get the out at second, but Bobbitt is safe at first base. 1 out.
They will choose the force out. Now, that was a big play for the Warriors. Bobbitt not nearly the stolen base threat that Shulman is. It'll be Desi Gonzalez now, pinch hitting for Sonnenberg. Looks like they like Sonnenberg behind the plate. They like him on the base path. Don't like him at the plate, though. Desi a transfer.
Gonzalez transferred from Crespi. He is a junior. Swings and misses for a strike.
It's a bad swing and miss on a changeup there from Barbosa. Fun fact, Calabasas means pumpkins in Spanish.
Fun fact. Desi Gonzalez swings at another strike, making the count 1-2 with 1 out.
One and two now.
Pitch is coming in, and he will hit a line drive to first baseman. He will dive to get Bobbitt out at first base, but he is safe. Looks like he is safe.
What a bang-bang play there. They called him safe as he dove back in. Westlake coach not agree with the call. You see they're having an argument about it right now. So they will agree. Safe is the call. And it'll be Whitco up now.
So the batter, which was Desi Gonzalez, is out, but Bobbitt is safe at first base.
Whitco
2 outs.
so far today has walked and struck out.
Looks like the umpire is now talking to the Calabasas head coach.
Coach Sean Court took over for Calabasas last year. Pitching coach Thomas Cassidy used to be the head coach for a number of years until he stepped into the pitching coach role. Coach during the season 2 years ago was Dan Say, son of longtime Dodger Ron Say. His tenure here was not long, and Sean Court now takes over for Calabasas.
So bottom of the 6th inning, 2 outs with the runner on first base. The call was confirmed. Whitgo getting ready to hit. First pitch comes in. Low inside on the ground. And Bobbitt will stay at first base. Ball 1.
1-0 now. Whitco didn't even flinch at that one.
Will be a fly ball to left field. Will be caught, and that will end the bottom of the 6th inning. Coyotes 2, Westlake 4. We are back in the top of the 7th inning. The score is 4-2 Westlake. We are experiencing technical difficulties right now, so apologies if it's only audio. There was a pitching change. Now Ethan Gibble is pitching. Warner was taken out of the game. First pitch is a ball. The count is 1-0. Nate Johnson up at bat will look at the first strike. 1-1 count. Pitch comes in high outside. 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs in the top of the 7th inning. Johnson walked his last at bat. Now he gets hit, and he'll be on first base. So Nolan Johnson coming up to the plate after Nate Johnson was hit. He will watch the pitch as Nate steals second base. Runner now on second with 1 ball on Nolan Johnson. Nolan struck out looking in his last at-bat. but before that had a double. He watches the second ball of the at-bat. The count is now 2-0. Looks like Coach Cassidy will come out for a mound visit. Looks like we got the camera back up. So 2 balls and 0 strikes against Nolan Johnson, who will take the third ball of the at-bat. Count is 3-0. Gibble on the mound. Pitch will come in, and Johnson will take the strike. 2-1 count. Johnson swings and misses, making the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, with Nate Johnson at second base. Pitch is in, and Johnson will take ball 4. Runners are now on first base and second base. This brings up Pankratz, who grounded out to third his last at-bat. So no outs in the top of the 7th with runners on. Gibble will look back to second base. Pitch is in and will bunt foul. Strike 1 of the at-bat. That was an inside pitch. Pankratz trying to defend himself.
Oh, wait. It's right
Pitch coming in. That will be a foul ball. Count is 0-2.
Gibble is a sophomore. Oh, and 2 count, looking for a strikeout here. Only thing better than a strikeout would likely be a triple play, because you don't see too often.
Pitch coming in will be a grounder to Wicko, goes under his glove. Runner will turn third base and head home, still in left field. So Westlake will score another run. Score is now 5-2 with runners on first and second base.
believe it's going to be called an error. We'll see what the official ruling is. Looked like an error to me. But it went right under the glove of Whitco. Still no official word. They're going to rule it an error, so it's going to be another E5. Still runners on first and second with nobody out.
Ryan Paymart at the plate will take ball 1. Still 0 outs in the top of the 7th inning for Westlake.
Calabasas was definitely hoping for an easy 1-2-3 inning, just get to the bottom of the 7th and hopefully score 2 runs. Now that task looks significantly more difficult.
Gibble will pitch inside as the batter has to get out of the way. That will be ball 2. 2-0 count. Pitch is a strike. Count is now 2-1.
The umpire looked so passionate about that strike call. What we love to see. 5-2 in favor of Westlake.
Will be hit high back left center. Phoenix call at the fence. Robs it over the fence.
Oh my God!
Wow. Phoenix call. Amazing play. The runner at second did tag and go to third base. Runners are now on first and third.
What a robbery by Call! Adding to his highlight reel of defensive plays.
That was insane. Jaws are dropped here at Calabasas.
That was insane as an understatement. Nobody expected him to go up for that. You know, in our last game that we did, Call had 2 amazing catches in center field, but no home run robberies until now. What a play by Call. Wow is all I can say.
Agreed. That makes 1 out as the batter will hit a grounder to Whitco, who will throw to second base, get the force out, throws to first but is safe. Runners will be on first and third with 2 outs as Calabasas' coach comes talk to the umpire.
Not quite sure what the discussion is about there. Welcome back now, still 5-2 in favor of Westlake. Amazing home run robbery by Phoenix Call, of course his brother Chase Call at UC Irvine playing baseball. No doubt Phoenix will get some offers too, and that catch certainly didn't hurt his case.
We're in the top of the 7th inning with 2 outs. First pitch will be a strike for Ethan Gibble.
A delayed call, but a strike nonetheless. The wind is starting to pick up here. The wind is definitely going towards center field, towards back. So if someone wants to hit a home run, now would be the time.
That will be a ball on the at-bat, 1-1 count. Waits on the pitch and drives it to left center field. It goes deep. Phoenix Call is there to make the catch in the 3rd out of the top of the 7th inning.
Amazing play by Call. Once again, bottom of the 7th coming your way. And who would be a more fitting player to lead off this inning than the man who made one of the most amazing high school plays you will ever see in the last inning, Phoenix Call.
We're at the top of the lineup. Phoenix's 4th at-bat of the game. He will take the first pitch strike looking.
0 for 3 tonight with a strikeout. That pitch was taken high.
So the count is now 1-1. Pitch is coming in, and Phoenix hits a grounder to shortstop, who will throw to first base. Will be the first out of the bottom of the 7th inning.
Calabasas definitely can't afford to give away outs now. It'll be Castellon and then Jaffe. 1 out. 2 more, and this game would be over.
Calabasas is hoping to score at least 3 runs this inning.
Sorry to interrupt you. I think Calabasas' main goal right now is to get Grunberg up to the plate. So Castellon or Jaffe will have to reach for that to happen.
Castellon takes a first pitch strike. And now a second pitch ball. Count is 1-1 with 1 out. Castellon is hoping to start a rally for the Calabasas Coyotes. That will be a strike, and the count is now 1-2.
Castellon does have a hit today. Even a single would certainly be appreciated by the Calabasas coaches and fans.
Pitcher on the mound. Castellon will swing it foul. Count is 1-2.
Still, the hits remain equal. One of the biggest storylines in this game so far has been errors for the Coyotes, 4 of them today. Certainly the difference in this one.
It will be jammed inside, but will fall shallow. He will reach safe at first base.
It's exactly what the Coyotes want in this situation. Right now, they just need at least one runner. Jaffe up now. 2 of their college baseball commits, Jaffe then Grunberg.
In last night's game, Jaffe went 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Hoping he will be able to drive in another RBI tonight and continue the rally.
Oh.
First pitch is a grounder to second base, quickly thrown to second base and then first base. 2 outs, third out of the bottom of the 7th inning.
And that will be the game, as Jaffe did the last thing he would have wanted to do, and that is ground into a double play. Game will be conclude with a final of Calabasas 2, Westlake 5. From all of us here at KYOTV, we thank you so much for your viewership. Not the result we wanted to see today, but back at it again tomorrow at Westlake. Thank you all, and have a great Friday from the KYOTV team.